Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana here.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring.
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker. This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Catherine Sass.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello there, wrestling fans. Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe the Panther the Third, and now from the top of Metal Mountain, all the way down to all 50 states in the globe, it's the happy himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe? How's it going today?
I'm good. I'm in dancing mood. It's almost Friday. It's a Thursday
Well,
for the dude.
Well, Saturday is the big day for me, so.
Oh, you finally did it, geek. You finally did it. You finally said it.
No, I said Saturday is the big day because that means Sunday and Monday I am off.
And me to me.
Yeah, so. All right. But, Joe, we do have a guest today.
Yes,
so
I'm going to introduce the guest because I'm good at it. I'm good at it today.
You're better than the geek, right?
Let's give a warm and regal royal welcome to Prince Gabriel.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
How's it going today?
Welcome, Prince
Good,
Gabriel.
good.
Honored.
Excited.
Representing West Coast Wrestling Month, representing yourself.
Yes.
So, if our fans are not familiar with you, introduce yourself.
The one and only Prince Gabriel from out of Fresno, California. West Coast, the best coast. Home Federation, Best of the West Wrestling out of Fresno, California.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So how'd you get started in the wrestling business, Gabriel?
So it's a funny story. My very first job, I was going to work at a gym, and I was supposed to have an interview with one of the personal trainers. He was on a lunch break, so they ended up having me interview with another guy. And he was asking me about my goals and my dreams and stuff like that. And I told him, I just want to work here for maybe a year, and then I'm going to move to LA and go to the school, Santino Bros. Have a whole bunch of great guys out of there, and I wanted to train there. And he goes, why are you going to go train in LA if there's a school here in Fresno? And I go, there's a school here in Fresno. And he pulls out his phone, and he was a professional wrestler. He showed me his highlight clip and everything like that. And I had to bug him for almost 7 months constantly. Hey, can I get in contact with the trainer? Hey, can I talk to the head coach? How can I get started? And then finally one day he got me in contact with the head coach, Mike Rain. And I went in one day. It was in a small little warehouse, barely fit the ring. There was a couple chairs, and he said, this is professional wrestling. And I signed up and been doing it ever since.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. So, like, forgot to get into that part, but who trained you?
Mike Rain, so the California Black Sheep.
Okay.
So he's been up the coast 20 plus years, been all around. He's been to Texas, Florida, all across the East Coast. So he's well versed.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So who's been some of your inspirations? Like, say, I want to do this because of this guy.
So that's hard to say. Like I said, I wanted to always be a professional wrestler when I was just a baby, just a kid. I can remember finding a Survivor Series VHS tape in the garage and plugging it in, and then seeing The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, and all those guys. And just the energy, the atmosphere, the crowd, just all the roars and all the emotions you get through it. And I knew I had to do this.
Awesome. So, you said that you watching a lot of the old WWF stuff. If you can go through like a time portal, which one of the old school guys that you used to watch, would you like, I want to wrestle you?
It has to be the Undertaker. He's my top favorite guy. You know,
All right.
Seeing him do his, his walk to the ring, the slow pace, the music, the fog, everything, just his aura. When you heard that gong go off, you knew the dead man was walking out, and it was about to go down.
What would you say some of your favorite Undertaker matches would be?
Oh man, that's. Whew, I mean,
Prince Geek, you got him.
there. Like I said, I love all his matches. When he fought Giant Gonzalez, right? That's his name. WrestleMania. Which WrestleMania was that?
I think it was 10. Wasn't that 10
it
when it was
10?
outside?
When it was the Roman theme.
It was in Atlantic City, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was probably one of my favorite ones. I like that. Just the whole arena setup for that and the whole feel for it and the build to it. When he fought Brock, when he lost, that was upsetting, devastating. I cried. I can remember that.
I think I cried too. I was
no way.
It's over. It's over. What?
Yeah. No way. This happens.
No. It didn't. It's not over. It's not over. It can't be Brock. It can't be Brock.
It can't be Brock. I thought it was going to be someone else, and when that happened, devastated.
And then I said to myself, I'm like, it had to be a glitch. That was a botch. That's so a botch. That's a botch right there. It's like no.
He was supposed to pick his shoulder up by his Wow. One of my favorite matches, and it's never really a match that people don't really bring up with the Undertaker, is his match and the lead up with Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah.
That match, no one really talks about that match too often from WrestleMania. I want to say WrestleMania. Was that WrestleMania 11 when he faced him, or was it WrestleMania 9? No, had been. I can't remember, but he faced him.
But I know what you're talking about. The match with him.
He hit him a pretty nasty DDT there. That anybody else that got hit by it, lights out. Night.
But it's the dead man. You can't kill him.
He's dead man. He's dead man.
He's always going to get up. He's always going to do that sit up. And then once you see that sit up, you knew, oh no.
And it was funny because he hit him and Jake did that little turnaround doing like this. And they were out like, yeah. He was like, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. Even the snake got scared.
Mm-hmm.
Some matches that don't get a lot of credit for The Undertaker is the match with Jeff Hardy was one of them.
The ladder match?
The ladder match from I think it was July 4th.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely. I like that one a lot because, like I said, it showed Jeff had a lot of heart. Jeff went through all of it, and then finally, when he got up, hey, I'm still standing, dead man. And just for him to come back out there to raise his hand and show the respect,
That the match with Kurt also was another one of my favorites.
Match with Kurt.
No, I think it was No Way Out, or I believe
it was, yes.
No Way Out, probably that match. I was like, Kurt's my all-time favorite wrestler. Joe knows that.
WrestleMania 35, and he cried.
Dude, I was so pissed when he lost to Baron Corbin. You have no idea.
Out of everyone he could have lost to.
He did
out of everybody.
He stormed off and ran to the bathroom.
Everyone he could have lost to. He lost to Baron Corbin. He could have lost to Rey Mysterio. He could have lost to anybody on that card. Exactly. Anybody. But it had to be Baron Corbin. And I'm like,
he literally looked like,
why, Vince? Why?
Are you crying? Are you crying? And he's like, and he took off.
Yeah, then he walked off.
Yeah.
Really, dude? Why are you crying? He's like, you were mad when Mysterio lost. I wasn't mad. I just knew that was happening. I knew that was going to happen. Like, before it happened, it's like somebody, like Vince texted me and said, hey, bro, your man's about to lose in about 5 seconds against Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
All right. Like, I'm a Rey Mysterio fan. Rey Mysterio is little. He's taking on a big giant.
That was 35 Joe, right? Who faced Joe? Or, yeah.
Yeah, my dad was with me, Papa Panther, and he went like this. Man, Rey Mysterio was really small. Like, and we were how high in the stadium? That sounds hard. How high in the stadium were we that day? Geek?
We weren't that high. I think we're maybe like the second level, something like that.
Second level, and Rey Mysterio still looked like Fidget Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was standing in front of Samoa Joe. My dad's like, man, he's small. I'm like, Dad, that's not nice. Don't say that about somebody. No, Randy, he is small.
Look at him compared to everybody else.
We're not that high in the stadium. He probably just heard you and he's crying right now. He's probably used to it by now.
He went back. He's all like, I heard those people.
But it's just so funny. His son is so tall. He's so short.
Mm-hmm.
My dad didn't believe that either. I'm like, Dad, this is his son. He was like that. Are you serious? That's a lie. That's not his son. That's fake. Like, no, Dad. That's Mysterio's son.
Whose son's that? That's not Rey's.
I sent him the picture. I showed him the picture of Rey. He sent me the picture. He's like, is this really happening? And I said, it's the picture, the side by side of Rey Mysterio with his son on his shoulders. And then right next to it is Rey Mysterio on his son's shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad's like, is that real? And then the next morning I woke up with the picture. I'm like, what made you send me that? He's like, I didn't know if it was real. Is that really his son? I'm like, yeah. So his dad is on his shoulders. Hey, what's going on, Kristen?
Hey.
What's going on, dude?
Is that
we
one
got
of
some
friends?
comments right there. But
He's
anyway.
a wrestler in training, that guy, Brandon.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah.
So if there's any like young wrestlers like Brandon watching, do you have any advice for them?
Stick with it. Some days are harder than others. Just go through it. Like I said, there was many a times I wanted to quit. You know, the first maybe 6 months, just taking all the bumps, all the forearms to the face, everything. You know, it gets tiring, and you know, sometimes there's not enough like good job or, you know, keep trying, you know, you'll get there. Enough of motivation, I guess you can say. But just keep showing up. Every day it's going to get easier. Every day it's going to get better. And then once you have that very first show you're on where people are screaming your name, chanting, they want to buy a shirt from you, they want your autograph or anything like that, it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. So how did the Prince gimmick come about exactly?
So we were talking about East Bay a little bit ago when we were in the little group chat. So my very first match was like a student showcase in Fresno, and my original name was going to be Marcus King. So there was a guy on the show already named Marcus. So the promoter's like, go ask him if it's okay to use that. I asked him, and he's like, yeah, it's fine or whatever. And then the guy changed his mind. He was all like, oh, no, use a different name. So I was like, okay. So I was going to be named Masima. So that's Samoan, Masima means salt in Samoan. So that was a nickname I had in college. So I was going to be called Salt.
Okay.
But I was like, I don't like that. It doesn't fix my thing. So when we went to East Bay for another student show, the promoter came up to me and he's like, hey, what's your name? And I go, Prince. He goes, Prince what? And I was like, Prince Gabriel. I was like, just throw my name in there. And then he's like, all right, that's your name. And then ever since, I just stuck with it.
It's awesome.
So,
I can't say it now. Give the warm dudes at ringside. Welcome to I had too many chips for salt.
Exactly.
That wouldn't have sounded weird. I don't know.
So like I said, it was just a stumble. And like I said, I just built off of it. I said, run with the gimmick, create it your own, be your own person, you know.
Who has been some of your favorite movie princes?
Movie princes?
Yeah.
You got to go with Prince of Persia, of course. Come on. Classic. Always nice. You know, everyone gives him shit, but Prince Joffrey from Game of Thrones, you know, he's the bad guy. But like I said, his badness got everyone to hate him so much. He's a super heel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other princes. I don't know. That's another good question. I never thought about that.
Prince from Coming to America, I'm thinking.
Yeah. You can do that one too.
That's what comes. Right? Yeah.
I Everybody that I know did not see the second one. I did see it during the middle of the pandemic.
I saw parts. I never watched the whole thing.
It was so bad.
I still think the first one.
And they're making. I
What?
don't want to say it. They might be making a third one.
They're gonna make another one.
Amazon wants another one.
So what is it gonna be? An Amazon exclusive one?
Yeah.
Well, I saw the last one, so they might have.
The second one was Amazon exclusive, so
it was so bad, geek. Why? I know why.
This is what I just heard.
It's always about that.
Yeah, that green, baby, the green.
Amazon wants it.
So that green, not that green. Oh, so what kind of?
This is just rumblings, just so you know.
Geek, that's how you start rumors. Remember, we do a movie podcast. So you just kind of like broke some news without breaking some news, geek.
Breaking all the walls.
These walls have ears, and everybody that just knows our movie podcast just said
the walls have been already broken, Joe. So I'm sorry to say it.
Yeah,
because how many times have he mentioned Ghostbusters on Dudes at Ringside?
So many times. I love.
The wall's already broken, so
you get upset because I tell you that the Afterlife 2 news, and you're like, that's not news. Tell that to like the thousands and thousands of Ghostbuster fans that were losing their absolute goddamn mind when they announced Afterlife 2 is coming out December 23rd, 2023. I screaming back and forth in my room going, oh my God, it's really happening again. Yay. 23rd. Next year? I got time to fix my flight suit, make it look nice again. I have time to wash it. Maybe I'll wait.
There you go.
Yeah. So what kind of food do you like?
Everything and anything.
Okay.
But hands down, I love me some chicken fingers, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, dude. Or anything chicken, really.
Okay.
It could be fried, baked, anything. Chicken's so good.
Yeah.
I like to dip chicken fingers in anything. Honey mustard, ketchup, mayo.
Ranch.
Yes.
Ranch, exactly.
Chipotle mayo. Ooh. Oh, there's this new place in town, and they have this like Chipotle mayo sauce. Oh, it is killer. It is so good. You can never go wrong with that. Like I said, it's a universal food. Chicken fingers, you can get that from anywhere, and you always know it's going to be good.
Yeah. So we have some wrestlers in the chat right now. We have a wrestler named Bat Pigeon. His
Bat
gimmick
Pigeon?
is Bat Pigeon. He's Batman, but he's a pigeon.
Nice. I like it.
So, as you could tell from the photo right there.
Yeah. Bat Pigeon, sick. I like it.
It's a cool gimmick, though. So.
Bat Pigeon, you have to hit us up on Instagram. We're looking for scary wrestlers for October. Boom. There you go.
And Pigeon Robin.
There's a guy out in Oakland, and there's like a train station. It's called Bart. And he's Bartman, so he's like the train station guy, and like he wears a mask and does the whole gimmick and one spiel, and everyone knows him out there. So that kind of gave me a little vibe.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So many great gimmicks in wrestling, you know.
It's so many great gimmicks these days because, as I told Geek, I've said this on multiple different podcasts, guys. Like as a kid, do you ever remember this much independent wrestling promotions out there at all?
No.
Like I said, you only remember like the territories or the few shows that were put together, but now there's like, over hundreds in each state of different wrestling promotions. So you can see new people almost every weekend, and it's amazing. It's awesome. Wrestling's booming. You got different styles that you can see. You can see technical, you can see brawler, you can see strength, you can see gimmicks, it's awesome.
And what's so cool about it? Sorry,
go on, Geek. Sorry about that.
What?
No, I was just about to say what's so cool about that is that the wrestlers now are starting their own promotions, which is even cooler now. So if Gabriel was supposed to start Prince Gabriel wants to start a promotion, what would the promotion be called?
Royal Championship Wrestling.
There you go.
Easy money right there, dude. Come on now. Come on. I've already had that in the chamber.
Oh, wow. But like, I have a funny idea. Here we go. Like, if the champion wins the belt, does he become the king?
So the story with that until I get either the heavyweight championship from my promotion, or until I get to the major leagues or the big leagues like WWE or AEW, somewhere like that, and get the crown jewel, the WWE championship or the AEW world championship, then I can become the king. But the prince has to go through his trials and tribulations. I got to win some to gain some, all that. So in due time, we'll see if it's King Gabriel.
All right. So all the princes, right? Who would you say your favorite from the castle is? You would say the jester, the magician. Who would you say you would love? Who's your favorite?
Probably the jester.
Jester, because they make you laugh, right?
Yeah,
So
you always need a good smile, a good giggle every once in a while. Can't be serious all the time. So
it's hard because these days there's so many funny people in the kingdom. There's the jester. You think the jester will be the good, funny, haha, and then it's like, no, it's the magician that's funny because he did something you didn't expect him. He was gonna be like, oh, huh. He just pulled the card out of his ear.
Or the wizard. The wizard. The wizard. There you go.
There you go.
Got a fireball out of his hand.
Chris Jericho, he's a wizard. Remember that,
he's a
right?
wizard.
I do fire. I'm a wizard.
Or that guy that lives under the bridge, the troll.
The troll. There's many people who play roles in the kingdom, and they're each and every important. So
you should get a wizard that follows you around as your manager, and like
we were thinking about doing like a gesture or like someone who comes around with me to be my manager, and we're still thinking about it. We'll see what happens in the future.
You should get like a manager that does like your announcing, so when they comes out to the ring, have a little trumpeter come out.
Yeah. See, that's something I wanted to do when I first started. Having someone have two people come out, do the little trumpet gimmick, and like roll out a carpet or something like that.
So are you heel face? Because that would work.
That would work
if you were. That would work for heel, yeah.
But I'm super baby face, like I said.
Or just have a guy that come out to announce you, because princes always get the announcement. They're like, "No, introduce."
I now coming to the ring, so and so, and all his royal majesties and all that fun stuff. Yeah,
that stuff. There's a guy that's on the East Coast. He's not the king anymore. I forgot his name, but he was a heel, and for a while he was a king. And in New York, he was so hated. He was upstate New York. He's an upstate New York wrestler, and they hated him. He wore neon green. And I gotta find him again, Geek. At the end of the show, I'll get his name. But he was really heel-heated, like
MJF style.
What's that?
Was it MJF style heat or?
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. He didn't even have to say a word. His manager would talk for him, and he would just stand there doing this.
But this is ISPW, right? Or PPW?
No, it's the upstate New York promotion. It does like the upstate New York. He would the fans would say, but boo, he would just do this. And he would just put his hand up and point the ring at them, and they'd be like, boo. And then he got his job.
Easy work.
Yeah.
Bat Pigeon says my gimmick was meant to be an inside joke, and boom, it stuck. I can see that.
Sometimes the best ones happen like that.
See, the thing is, the comedy wrestlers are starting to take over now. I don't know if you noticed it. Look at
Orange Cassidy, Dan Housen. You can look at all those guys, And like I said, if it moves, if it sells, it's going to work. Like I said, wrestling has everything for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Comedy, action, drama, crying, emotions. If you can get people involved or invested with their emotions, they're going to be hooked forever.
Yeah.
There's a guy on the East Coast. His name, Joe knows who I'm talking about. His name is Phil Cardigan, and his gimmick is like He's
wears
just
a
like
cardigan.
he's just a small guy. Well, I'm not gonna say it, but I'm saying like his gimmick is he's a small guy, and then he drinks the coffee, and then he goes all crazy and stuff like that, and hulks up, and then he's super strong because it's like it's the gimmick is absolutely awesome. By the way,
It's so you have to look him up. It's so funny. It's like you think, oh, he's just gonna be some nerd with glasses, and he comes out to the ring. His theme song is something. What's it called? Salt and Pepper. What a man.
Yeah.
You should hear the song. I went, and everybody just goes nuts when his theme song comes on.
Everybody loves him. Everybody loves Phil. Yeah, he's awesome. So
he won their tournament too. He's funny. Yeah, he's so funny.
He was on our podcast also. So
yeah,
all right, I'll have to find that episode too then.
Yeah, yeah, he's awesome. So, but shouts out to Phil.
so is the Prince here. He's awesome as well.
Thank you guys.
The Prince is the star of the show right now.
Got Joe hooked.
Well, don't forget, Geek was the heel. So there you go.
There you go.
Geek would get tossed. Geek would get the lever, and we're standing in front of you, and I'm like,
kick down the castle. That's it.
No, you get tossed into the swamp with the crocodiles.
Exactly.
I can't swim. Good luck, Geek. I'm not next, right? No. You get the dinner. Yes.
There you go.
The big
you
turkey.
You get to sit at the long table with me.
Yay! I'm short, so I'll be like to climb the chair. Here. Just a trip to get on the chair. That was a tall chair.
Do you have any pets?
Do I have any pets? Yes, I have actually a lot of pets. I got 4 cats and 3 dogs.
Wow.
So yeah, I love animals. Pets are amazing. You know, they're fluffy little creatures that, you know, love you.
What kind of dogs?
A Boston Terrier, a mix, like random dog we found on the street, and then a Yorkie.
Aw.
Yeah, so names. So the dogs, Otis, Kiki, and Prince. I know, right? And then the cats are Momo, aka Mimosa, Baby, Iris, and oh my gosh, Chewbacca.
Are they all friendly cats? Because my sister has the one cat that just sits in the window and stares at everybody going by, and then there's the other cat that she's a little friendly, but she's a little spicy too. If you're not paying attention, you try to pet her.
Oh no, all these cats love it. You sit on the couch and they all climb on top of you and they'll squeeze all in and they'll find their way and they'll just fall asleep and then you're kind of stuck there the rest of the night.
Geek's like, no, I gotta go to the bathroom. Get the cats off me.
Oh no, you can't move. Those cats aren't going anywhere. You try to make a move and they'll just flop over the opposite way.
Oh, jeez, no.
Like zombies.
Exactly. Once they're comfortable, they ain't moving anywhere.
Jeez. Like, no, gotta go too late. Dang it.
So who's your favorite opponent to work with?
My favorite opponent? Oh, man.
Or if you can't answer that, then who's the toughest?
Toughest. Probably my coach is the toughest. I've had to face my coach, Mike Rain, and we were in Las Vegas, and it was, I think inside the building was 118 degrees. The building had no AC, and it was like a vinyl canvas. So we were just sweating. And like I said, he's snug, he's stiff. So we were beating the hell out of each other that night. Back and forth, all the big moves, you know. I felt like I got hit by 10 trains.
Oh, geez.
Like I said, he's strong. Recently, I wrestled Drake Frost last weekend. That's another strong guy, very big guy.
Sounds familiar.
He's also from up here. He's Eliza's trainer, I think it is.
Yeah, that's probably how it is. Right?
Yeah. They're like in a faction together. And like I said, he's very strong, hits hard too. Great performer, easy to work with. like I said, a lot of my matches, like I said, very good wrestlers, very easy to work with. You know, Kenny K, he's a spine bender. He was fun to work with. Biagio, Crescendo, Alonso Alvarez, whole bunch of guys.
Have you ever worked with Marco?
Yeah, I've actually worked with Marco. He's another good guy. Like I said, easy night. Like I said, we were in it was like a farm town area, and we were wrestling outside, and it was raining. Like I said, it was cool. I liked him.
He's a funny guy, Marco.
Oh gosh,
You know?
he goes
Yeah,
after
no.
me so hard on the podcast.
Full energy, full. Yeah, no. Marco's a good guy. Like I said,
We
Very
had
good
the
friends.
Candy Girl on our podcast, and some reason she came on. We had a number of summers. You know, we had her on,
Mhm.
and he came in the chat and said, "Send me the link. I want to come in." We thought maybe he would come in and we would do more talk about the promotion, the upcoming match with him and the Candy Girl. Oh,
Aaliyah Mia Sweets.
yes,
Yeah.
Aaliyah. And it went from me thinking it's gonna be a funny, interaction. No, he went.
It got dark. It got dark pretty fast.
It got like tornadoes coming through. The black cloud went over
Clouds.
Candyland like quacker. Like the upside down appeared. Like
Yeah.
it was
I'm like, where did we start?
I was like, my face went from what did we just do again? Oh no. And Leah's like, oh no, my table
Marco, you're a
is
big
broken.
bully.
Broke her candy cane table.
Oh no.
Everywhere.
Candy
Cursing
cane.
at her, and she's done. I'm gonna break her.
I think that was when they were going for when Marco was going for her belt.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He went I don't even know if it sold any tickets on the podcast that night, but we
went all the way.
We went all the way.
We're like, yeah, if we were in California, we would have went to that show. We were like,
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few California wrestlers that we've been trying to get on the podcast, but we know their time zone and they're busy. They're super busy, and like there's a lot. There's a lot of them.
We've had a lot of students from Santino Brothers.
Yeah, like I said, that's a big school down in LA. I have a whole bunch of friends out there. Great school.
A lot of cool people on there. You know Hellman Rose Crown or no?
Yeah,
he's the man. Hellman, oh my god, he's so awesome.
If you ever see him again, just tell him it's like the dudes at ringside say hi.
I got you guys. I'll
and they'll get a message within like 5 seconds. Dude, guys, you made my ears ring. You guys were talking about me again, weren't you?
No, he does the evil face like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when we got him, he sent us he sent us a promo. He was like, wasn't it like
it was very, very dark and creepy, and I'm like, this is perfect.
This is what we need.
Exactly.
Because everybody sends us different types of promos. When you sent us your video, your preview video, I was like, okay, I could use that in the video. I could use that. I didn't have to ask for another video. I was like, all right.
Easy enough, right?
And you said what you needed. You said the place to watch it, the time, everything. But we get ones like the one I talked with Emily. I was like, okay. We scared. I peed my pants a little bit. No one can see it.
I need to go get my blankie and hide underneath it, you know?
Yeah, for like an hour. She gone. Yeah. Well, she's still standing there. Great, geek. Go distract her. Run the other way.
I'm gonna make sure the lights are not turning off over here.
I know. All of a sudden,
lights are cameras off. Just go. And Emily's just like, you say it. I said I go potty now. Oh, too late. Oh no. Yeah. Have you ever thought of any places in the world or the different parts of the country you would like to travel to?
The next big goal is New Zealand.
Oh,
so the Fale Dojo. That's probably where I'm going to go next. Hopefully 2023 in the fall. I'm going to shoot for the fall early, if not then, early 2024. I'm probably going to sign up and go out there and train for a little bit. I don't know if you guys heard of him before, but Big Juicy or Juicy Finale.
Yes, we heard of him. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So I'm friends with him also, and I've talked to him about it before. And I have another friend. His name's Surza. He's also from the West Coast, and he's going out there. So I just think their academy there is amazing, and the opportunity that it presents is once in a lifetime. So
Definitely.
New Zealand, like all over, that's the next training spot. But I would love to go England, Japan, China, everywhere that's got wrestling, I want to go.
Yeah. If you go to the Fale Dojo, tell them the dudes at ringside say hi.
I got you.
You're gonna get so many people mad at us.
And he's gonna and then he's gonna dudes at ringside, fuck them.
Exactly.
Yeah,
what?
You get the look. Yeah, so and also you should definitely go to Australia. There's a lot of good wrestling.
Oh yeah, no, of course, yeah. Australia.
Yeah. Hidden gem right there, Australia. Riot
There's
City
a
Wrestling.
wrestler we've had on twice, a female wrestler from Australia named Savannah Summers.
We had Izzy Shaw too.
Izzy twice, both of them twice. And man, those ladies could lock it up. They both are very good wrestlers, and they both, if they came to the States, they would take over.
Mm-hmm.
They both would take over. Izzy with her cosplay outfits, she comes dressed in sometimes what's that movie? That show everybody loves.
Did you say Mario? Did you say Mario once?
No, what's his name? Spyro. Sometimes she comes dressed in the ring like Spyro. Yeah,
Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro Dragon.
Yeah.
Comes out like Spyro sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes she dresses like the tortoise. Because her outfit looks like the TARDIS, the time machine from the what's that with that show? The British show that everybody loves.
Doctor Who?
Yes. Sometimes she dresses with the scarf and the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
The nerds would be like, that's our friend. She's crazy.
That's the one.
And then Savannah Summers, she made her own butterfly wings out of tarp and lights and sticks.
Oh, that's cool. Innovative.
Yeah.
Nice.
They look cool.
Like I said, if you could have some cool entrance stuff, I'm already sold in. I'm already bought into your character. I like that stuff. When they have the wings and the cloaks and all that stuff, the masks.
It's hard these days because there's so many people that make gear. Am I right, guys? But the companies cost so much to make it. Just go to Home Depot and find not heavy material, right, guys? That you could make on your own DIY style.
Mm-hmm. Or find those creative friends you have, and tell them, hey, I'll get you the supplies, I'll get you the stuff. Just help me create my vision to come to life. Those companies are expensive, but you're going to get what you put into it. If you're going to pay for tights that are $200, they better be good quality versus those $80 tights you bought off of some weird website and you wear them once and they tear. Sometimes paying it's a hassle, it's expensive, but as long as you get good quality stuff, it's worth it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what would you say your entrance go to is before you step through the curtain? What do you say your ritual is?
I take a sweet water. Always have to have water. I get a dry mouth real quick. And then I look in the mirror. We usually have a mirror in the back or wherever the mirror is. I just stare into it. I look at myself and I'm just like, it's time. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I say, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. Go out there and be the best. And then once my music hits, once that beat drops, everything else in the world goes away.
Yeah.
Walk out of the curtain. I'm Prince. I'm the best.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. But so do you have any upcoming shows or?
So July 23rd, I'll be in Merced, California. I sent you guys that little flyer for that.
We do have that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I believe if I could cue it up right now. So this is the first one, right?
The other one actually.
The other one. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Stars and Straps. Yep. Merced, California. Our front row is very low, but we still do have general admission tickets left. And then also July 30th. That one is the other one. Yeah. The future is now. We have tickets still available. We're actually going to do housing. So if you want to become a professional wrestler and you are in the area, we're going to do like a little seminar at 4 p.m. To like 5 p.m. and show you a couple bumps and rolls. If you do decide if you want to stick with it, that money you put towards it will go towards your first month's dues. And then we'll have a student showcase with up-and-coming performers at 6.
Oh, wow.
That's so awesome, dude.
By the way, that belt looks so cool.
Thank you. We're working on a new design. It's kind of small. I like big and shiny things. So, bigger the better for the prints.
Yeah. Do you have that belt with you, or is it back with the promotion?
It's back at the studio right now.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I like to leave it at the studio. I'm one of the assistant trainers there, so I just like to leave it there for the guys for motivation and whatnot, so they have something to strive for.
Definitely. Yeah. Man, you've been awesome, Prince, for coming on the podcast.
Of course, thank you guys. No, this has been awesome. I've had a time. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Yeah. So do you have any social medias or?
Yeah. So Instagram and Twitter is wrestling _ Prince 97. You can follow me on those. Any promoters out there that are looking to book the Prince, hit me up in the DMs. I'll reply quickly. I'm willing to travel, willing to go wherever and anywhere.
All right. Awesome. Joe?
Me and Geek want to thank you for coming on the podcast, and good luck to you at all your upcoming matches. And if you ever want to come back on and you were looking for someone to talk to, come hit us up. If we're open, we're not doing a podcast. We'll even just hang out without doing a show, and we'll just talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm down for that. Like I said, this has been super enjoyable, super fun. I've had a time. I enjoyed myself a lot. Thank you guys both.
No problem.
No problem.
I'm Joe Panther III.
I'm the Metal Geek.
And I'm Prince Gabriel.
And we will catch you in the next one.